What's up, YouTube? Hope you're having a blessed day.
This is our first video and it is going to be a Q&A, so make sure you stay and watch.
Remember, you guys, since we're just starting, we would really appreciate if you guys hit that like and subscribe button, and stay tuned, get into the video.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. You watch how we move. We do as we choose. My shawty, my boo. It's just me and you. Yeah. Head to the top like that. Grab what you want, big bag. Don't even look for the price tag. Me and my shawty, we like that. We gotta do something different, yeah. We hear some say some standing up. We doing that dance like a thriller, cause we at the top, we winners, yeah.
Or we asked people to ask us questions on Snapchat and Instagram, so those are the questions we're going to be answering today, and most of them are about our relationship, but some of them are individual questions, not too much though.
Yeah, today you're going to really get to know who we are, just get a feel of who you're going to be watching and stuff like that. It's going to be very, very exciting moment. Let's do this.
So excited! So excited!
It's going to be very, very exciting moment. Let's do this.
Yeah, okay. So first question is, how did we meet? And do you want to answer that question or me?
Well, it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Okay, we met in 6th grade. Yeah, we met in 6th grade. We had first period together, and we were just friends.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
And we were just friends. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, she's so cute.
I am having a very bad day.
Like that.
Nah, it was legit,
Yeah.
just friends. Like, I just was just meeting her. I was quiet, so I didn't I was a loud person, but like my first day I was a little quiet. So.
And we sat in the same group in first period, so.
Yeah, it was funny because that was when I had just found out she was a twin and stuff, so I was real confused. I didn't know which one I had in my class.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Second question.
Second question is, how long have you guys known each other?
Now we are seniors in high school, so it's 7 years.
About 7 years, 7, 8 years.
Yeah, about to be 8, but yeah. We met when we were 11, and now we're both 17. I'm about to turn 18 in February.
Well, it's
February right now, but February 18th.
February 18th. So
it's my birthday.
You're gonna turn up. I have some videos for that too. This is a solo question. Someone that asked me is, when is your next song coming out? So Love Month, this is a Love Month, February. So right now, I have a feature on with J Scribe, Pink Pack coming out. I'm dropping my own little single, so it's gonna be a song about her. If it's not about God, if it's not about Jayla, then I won't be making no song about that. Yeah.
So next question, what did you guys do for your first date? Didn't we go to the movies? I think we did.
Yeah. I mean, do you count like all those little ones that we were doing?
Well, we would always hang out at Taco Bell.
In like the park, cause we was young.
Yeah, we didn't have no car, no money, so
yeah.
We literally would just hang out in Taco Bell. We wouldn't even get food, but we were scared to eat in front of each other till we were like 9 months, which was really weird. But
oh well, I guess yeah.
We went to the movies for our first real one.
Our first real date. Yeah, we went to the movies, and I think we saw
Jumanji.
I think it was Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
No, it wasn't.
I have spoken.
We went with too many people.
Oh, so you're talking about like a solo day? Well, but like we was all hanging out, but it was mainly me and you.
We saw one movie. I don't know what it was.
It was either Jumanji or Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Whichever one came out first.
The next question that I have is, do you believe everyone has a soulmate? Of course, of course.
I really do. I feel like there's someone for everyone. I feel like God created marriage, and he's gonna everyone's supposed to be married, or
yeah, because I personally feel like with God, he created what you liked, so he's gonna create the person that you want in your image. So regardless, I feel like it's just up to you when you find it, especially if you do things through him. So but I do believe everyone has a soulmate. Definitely. Yes, I definitely believe that.
To find your soulmate though, you're gonna have to pray and really go to God, Because some people feel like it's their soulmate and then it just doesn't work out. Or if it is your soulmate and it's being messed up, then you probably don't have God in the center of it. But,
Right.
But yeah, everyone does have a soulmate. I do believe that.
I believe that 100%. And I guess someone said, which artists are your biggest inspirations for making music? I'm probably gonna keep it local. Like my cousin Jay Scribe, he started it out here, so that's a huge inspiration to me, especially with like the singing and stuff. And then I know his background, so it makes it dope. And then like my uncle, Christ-like Entertainment, and you know, I love Christian music and stuff, and he really showed me that you can just have fun with Christian stuff and it doesn't always just have to be for the world, you know what I mean? So that's my biggest inspirations. And like in celebrity wise, I'll probably go DDG, only because he's a YouTuber, and you know, and he does music, so, and he kind of clashed it and he helped his family out and stuff, and I really want to do that. That's my goal too. So.
And also, if you don't live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is where we live, and you don't know who Jay Scribe is, he's dropping Pink Pack 2.
Right.
When he's dropping?
February 9th. So
February
as I said
9th.
earlier in the video, I'm gonna be on that. It's gonna be very cool. It's very exciting. So yeah.
Yeah. And go listen to it. And Jay Scribe, Jay, and then Scribe. Next, I have a solo question, and it's, do you still want to be a lawyer? And I actually don't, because I figured out that I just don't like to read, so that wouldn't work out for me. So I do not want to be a lawyer anymore. And I don't know what I want to do, but a lawyer is definitely not it.
This one's a funny question, but someone asked opinions on country music. Honestly, I like pretty much all music, but I mainly stick with like the gospel Christian stuff. Country music, I don't just play it, but
some country songs I've heard are pretty cool, but I won't put it on myself.
Yeah.
The question I got is, how did it all start? I think you should tell that one, because
How did it all start?
yeah, like our relationship.
So we started dating in 8th grade, and
We dated for
we had dated before for like 2 months.
thing.
So what had happened was there's kind of a lot that was going on, but we had foods class together, and so I remember we started talking again, because when we had broke up again, like we was close, we were really close, we were like
Yeah, we were like best friends.
we were super close, but when we had broke up, we stopped talking. And so then I remember we finally started talking and being cool and being friends again, and it was a Friday. I think it was over the weekend. Yeah, it was a Friday.
It was.
And we were just texting and something, but she's perfect, you know what I mean? This is like someone that,
But I so was not.
but she, yeah, well, I mean, I thought she was attractive, so I was like, I realized the first relationship, it was kind of my fault. I was really childish, I was really a kid, like I was still, you know, trying to mature and stuff. So then I was just really thinking about it, like it was my fault that we broke up. So I really wanted her, I really wanted her again. So I had texted her. I was like, you know, you should give me another chance, you know what I mean? Like, I know we just became friends again and stuff, but I really like you.
And I actually took like the whole day to answer, just because
Yeah.
I was so nervous, and I was talking to my friend about it. It was just a lot, because we had just became friends again, and I didn't want to like ruin that because it did the first time. So I was like, I was scared, but
Yeah, because we were really close, so it was like I would always tell her everything, and she would always tell me everything. So it was like one of those deals.
yeah.
Like, she brothered me. Like,
Oh, that's tough.
That's okay. We're here now.
but someone had asked, you know, how long have y'all been together?
Well, April 8th, 2021 is going to be our
4 year
4 years
anniversary. Yep, we've been together since I was 13. So she was 14.
He was 13 for like a few
Yeah, it was
months.
April 8th. My birthday is April 20th, so yeah. But I just flex on that because I could be like, man, I've been with the same girl since I was 13. You know what I mean? So asked, how do you guys maintain God in the center of your relationship and keep a healthy relationship? You can kind of put those together. We keep a healthy relationship because of God, really.
I feel like to keep God in the center of your relationship, you have to have a relationship with God individually.
Mhm.
You can't, yeah. So I have my own relationship with God, him as well, and then because we're both spiritual people, we center that in our relationship. Of course, God has to be the center, but you also have to have other things. Like, you have to respect your partner, because if he's telling me, but you have to communicate well as well. If he's communicating something to me in a respectful way, I need to respect what he's saying, or at least like, acknowledge it. I can't just be like, no, you're not gonna tell me what to be all ratchet. Like, that's not cute, and that's not how you keep a relationship either. And
same with dudes too, because we're such prideful individuals. Like, we automatically just assume if a female tells you what you do something, then you're weak, and if you listen, then you're weak. That is not the case. Scratch that out of your head. That is wrong. You're gonna have relationships. You're gonna have to be willing to change. You're gonna have to be willing to change. Like, I'm not just saying just completely change who you are, but there's
not in an unhealthy way. Like, if he's like trying to control you or something, like that's not a healthy change. But it's like,
I'm not saying cut your hair off because your boyfriend likes short hair. Like, that's not what I mean. No. I mean genuinely changing it and actually listening. Like, y'all both have to be able to listen to each other.
Communication is important, but so is comprehension. Like, you have to try to understand the point of view of the person that you're with, because if not, then that's when arguing is gonna be really bad.
Next question. What is your guys' favorite memory with one another?
Okay, you can go.
One of my most favorite memories is I think we both kind of probably share the same one.
Yeah.
But
so you have to tell the backstory a little bit, because we broke up for like 2 months, and it was like bad. Like, because we would have our ups and downs and break up for like a couple hours or a day or so.
A lot of times it was sometimes weeks too. Like, we've had broken up and gotten back together a lot.
Yeah, but that's when we weren't keeping God in the center,
and we were just young too. We didn't really like, we knew what we wanted, but we really didn't know what we wanted. You know what I mean?
So we had broken up, and it was about 2 months, but then he ended up going to the hospital and being admitted. So I would visit him every day, because, you know, that's still someone I love. So it's not just gonna be like, oh you're just in the hospital. Like,
so, you know, I had some like family issues too, and what was my favorite memory about it was the fact that I had family that didn't even come see me. You know what I mean? I had family members that I knew that I was in the hospital that just didn't care about it. But she was there every day. And Lee, I remind you, this is in 2019, so we're both like, we're only 16 years old. She has no car, you know, no transportation or anything, and she lives all the way deep in Rio Rancho. I'm all the way at UNM Hospital. Like, you don't understand. But she was there every day. And my favorite memory was, I woke up, I was really sick, like extremely sick. And I woke up and she was standing right there. Like, and we weren't together and stuff, and I'm gonna be real, as a young man, you know, I thought I wanted to just do my own thing, you know, other girls, whatever. Like, I just thought that that's what I wanted to do, you know. And I realized like that was it. That was I don't know, I just saw her there. That was one of my favorite memories. Like, that's my favorite memory for her.
Yeah. And then it was so much different after. Like, it wasn't the same Darion and Jayla that was together butting heads all the time. Like, that wasn't it. But it was different. That's why that's my favorite memory too, just because we connected in such a different way that we haven't before.
Before, we weren't communicating, you know what I mean? And
or we would try, but we just didn't care.
It just didn't. Like, it was almost so one-sided with everything. Like, whatever I had to say was right, whatever she had to say was right, and it was just gonna clash all the time. And but me too, and I wasn't trying to be close to God. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like I said, I was, but I just really wasn't trying to get close to God. She was, so it clashed in that area as well. And so then that's why we had broke up in the first place, because, you know, I didn't want to bring her down, because spiritually, because that's just, I couldn't have that on my conscience. But yeah, but after that, from that moment, and actually just talking and getting through the rough times, getting through the tough times, it was great. All 2020, our relationship was so golden. We had little conflicts, but it wasn't even like, I wouldn't even say that. Like, I could probably count how many times on my hands that we had like a conflict, bro. Like, that whole year.
And it wasn't like a fight. I don't think we ever fought. It was just like a little disagreement. Because now we don't fight. It's like it's just a conversation. Like, because we learned how to communicate with each other. And I feel like also when you're with somebody, you have to learn your partner. You can't try to be like, oh, this person on YouTube, I want to try to be like them. You can't do that. You have to be like, this is how I I can communicate with my partner, so this is how I'm going to. Like, not everyone's the same. Not everyone receives and responds the same when there's a conflict, so yeah.
What's your favorite pair of shoes?
He got me these Yeezys for Christmas, and I'm really in love with them.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably my Travis Scott Air Force Ones or the Yeezys that she got me. I really wanted the zebra Yeezys so bad.
Yeah,
so bad. But I have some J's too that I love, like 12s, 11s. Just love. So I don't know. And how did you guys get through your ups and downs? Oh, just kind of like what we said before.
Well, it wasn't always the same. Like, in the beginning, when we didn't know, none of us knew how to be in a relationship because we've never been in a serious one before. We're both each other's first serious relationship, so we had to learn as we were with each other, so we made a lot of mistakes. But getting through ups and downs, we didn't always do that. We would just break up, or we would just argue and there wasn't any resolution, so we just left it, and then it would keep reoccurring until we actually learned how to communicate the correct way.
And then with me, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't do well with like a lot of conflict, so I would just be like, bro, I'm not even gonna deal with this. And I would always be I would be the one always trying to break it off or something. Like, it's like, maybe we just don't need to be together and stuff, but at the end of the day, I wanted to be with her. I just didn't know how to communicate.
Yeah, but then once we got more mature in God and just as individuals, I think you have to make sure that you're not arguing out of anger, or maybe take a second to calm down, or when you are mad, try not to be so harsh with your words. Definitely do not, if you cuss, don't cuss at your partner, because that's just like, don't do that. That's disrespectful. But
it'll just automatically trigger something, you know what I mean?
But getting through ups and downs, definitely prayer, communication, and try to have a decent conversation. Don't just yell at each other or something like that. Have a conversation so you can understand what the point of view is of one another, for sure.
Okay, yeah, so someone asked, when did you realize Jayla was the one? Like I said, it had to tie in that hospital situation. I was completely off. I'll admit, I was a lot of the problems with that breakup. So like I said, I just knew that she was gonna ride with me that whole time, you know what I mean? Because family wasn't popping up, and then there was other girls, and it's just, they didn't do nothing. Like, she was just there. She was there all the time, and she fought with me and stayed even when I was a trip, even when I was doing the most, and she just stayed. And it was just like, why am I trying to do something else? You know what I mean? And then it's just like, and she prays. Like, the fact that she told me she was just praying for me, on her knees praying for me, and she was talking to my sister, talking to my mom, telling them how much she just like wanted to just, you know, pray for me. Like,
it wasn't like a weird thing because I'm close with his mom and his sister. I was just like,
no, they're close. Yeah, her and my sister are like best friends. But nah, it was just, that's when I realized she was the one, and she stood by me the whole time. And I was always nervous because I grew up sick, so I'd always be worried if like females would want to stay with, if a female would want to stay with me because of that. And the fact that she was there with the hospital with me all those times, it was automatic for me. What are y'all's plans together for the future? We
want to get married and have kids, of course, but we also want to just go further in God.
Yeah, that's what it is. Go further in God. We want to be further in God. That's where I want to be. No matter what, I don't feel like I'm ever getting enough of Him.
Yeah, and we want to teach and raise our kids the same in God. So, yeah.
And then one question is, who said I love you first? I actually didn't remember this.
He did.
I did. I said I love you first. I'm pretty sure it was probably over text.
It was, but it was one of those things where it's like, you know, middle school relationship, and they just be saying I love you. I don't think he actually knew what love was at first, but not too long after that, I think he actually did. But it was just kind of one of those things. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, he said I love you.
This question is, what is the thing you most cherish in your relationship?
What do you think?
Go ahead. I don't know.
That's kind of hard, because the thing I most cherish about a relationship, I think, is the spiritual aspect of it, just because that it's like we're growing together, and it's both our top priority, but we get to do it together, and it's like, I don't know, it's like our own little
Yeah, there's a lot too. I don't know. That's probably that thing that just holds it together though. I just love everything about it.
Yeah.
And we're just, I don't know, we're both so involved in the church. It's like, I don't know, yeah, probably the godly, the spiritual, the love for God. That's what I cherish the most in our relationship.
Yeah.
This question is, do you believe in love at first sight?
That's kind of a hard one. I don't know, to be honest.
I mean,
I don't know. Just because I feel like if you think it's love at first sight, it could be lust.
Yeah. A lot of that too. So, because a lot of times people confuse love and lust all the time. So
often.
What y'all be thinking? Yeah. I mean, it's possible though, cause
yeah, I do think it's possible. I just,
you know what? Actually, I do believe in it because my great grandma, she just died in 2018. But her and her husband, the way they found out, they got married. They met and got married a week later, and they were together for. That's the only person she was with. They had been together for years, for like 50, 60 years.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's possible.
Yes.
But I feel like in some instances it's different because it's like.
I feel like it really depends, but I do feel like it's possible.
It's possible, so.
But
yeah. And do you like scary movies?
No.
I do.
I don't. I'm not that person.
I like scary movies, but we don't watch them much. Like, I won't prefer it. I won't put it on. But if it's, yeah, I don't know.
One day we'll teach about scary movies.
Yeah. When did you guys know you were in love?
That's a hard one. I feel like it was a buildup of stuff for me. Just because in the beginning we were going through so much.
Yeah, but I knew I loved her because I cared so much about it. Like, it wasn't just.
I think I knew I was in love with him when, I don't know. It's just.
I think it might have been when the first time we actually were about to break up.
Yes, because I was like freaking out, and
that's when we realized, like, nah, this is. I actually really I care for this person. I love her.
I think it was just like the first, because I was a real scaredy cat. I wasn't just like letting guys be all up on me or nothing, and I wasn't like the girl that dated every person in middle school. Like, I was not that girl. So I don't know. He was just different, and he was like my first real boyfriend like that. So.
And then this is a very, very good question. What's your next major goal together?
Next major goal.
You know what? I really hope that by the end of this year we can have at least like 5,000 subscribers. At least.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's together, and even just yeah, I really want this to be successful. Our major goal is really just to make YouTube work.
Yeah.
And not only that, but to be bold enough to talk about the gospel and everything in the spiritual aspect together.
Yeah.
That is a huge goal.
Definitely. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Oh. What was the first time I figured that together?
Oh. Go ahead.
No. Don't make that the last question. That's just.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's true. This is a joke question, but nah. Someone asked, am I seeing Jayla on the next collab for Darion Dallas?
No.
Probably. You'll see it.
No.
She's a singer.
I'm absolutely not doing that. I'm not a singer. Just no.
You'll see it. We'll see it happen.
No, you won't.
I have spoken!
I'm not gonna be that
It's
girl
in the air.
singing in the intro.
It's in the air.
It's not.
It's in the air. What is your favorite feature on each other or about each other?
Do you want me to go first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my favorite characteristic about him is his heart. When I tell you, that's no question, like that's my favorite thing. And that's, if you know him, he has like a huge heart. And it's not just like anybody where it's like, no. He forgives so quick, and he's just like, he has sympathy or empathy for anybody, and he's always the person that's looks at the positive side of literally the world can be ending, and he's just like, oh well, like he's literally that person that's positive about everything, and he just has a different mindset than any man I've ever met or seen in my entire life. So definitely your mindset about things and just your heart.
I love like her nurturing side. I love it. She takes care of me so well. It's like no matter what I need done, she's gonna be there to get it done. Like, for instance, she's gonna ride with me regardless. That's my favorite thing about this girl. She will ride with me to the end. Like legit. I promise. I bet you anything. If I was down, right? Let's say we both get caught up, and say we're not gonna steal, but if we're gonna steal or something, if I was stealing, and then I'm like, Jayla, we gotta run. Like, we gotta run. She's gonna take off with me. She's the girl that would literally, I can pass the gun to. You know what I mean? Like, she's that person. I was really thinking about it. That's what I love about this girl more than anything in this world. She is gonna ride for me regardless, like, of any type of situation. Except the only thing she won't leave God for me. But that's the greatest thing in the world. But other than that, she gonna be on the floor. Like, if I came home one day and I was just like, hey, I don't know, I killed somebody or just hurt somebody, she's gonna go on her knees and just try to pray me out of that. She's just gonna legit, like, try to, yeah, fight through that with me. That's one thing I love about it. Yeah, and then other features, like physical features. Oh, I love her smile. Her smile, A1. I love everything about that. I look at her eyes, great, amazing, and the way she dresses.
My plain brown eyes.
I don't know. I love the way they're shaped. It's just like they're like in your soul or something. Like when she looks at me, it's like, yeah. So, and then the way she dresses, oh, I love all of that. Everything about her is A1 to me. Cause I feel like I feel like I don't care. Like I'll put her up there with like your guys' most fine celebrity crushes. I put her up there with that, like, for real. So
Thank you. You're sweet.
So yeah.
My favorite physical feature is his lips and his hands and his arms and yeah. What was the first thing that caught your eye about me, and then vice versa?
I remember it was a track. She, you know, they had to dress in all black, and so she had an all black dress on, and I noticed, I was like, oh yeah, that looks good on you. That looks good on you. That was also another reason why I had actually hit her up again. Say, oh yeah, she looks really good. Like, oh, she cares. You know what I mean? So yeah.
The first thing that caught my eye about him was his sense of humor. He's always been like the clown. Always. He's just always, he's friends with everybody, literally. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. He's friends with everybody, and he's just always joking. He was always joking around. Every teacher loved him, every parent. He wasn't the class clown that just got on everybody's nerves. Like, he was everyone's favorite. And his sense of humor just...
Well, I grew up in a black household too, so I couldn't be acting up.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
So that might have been the last question.
But yeah, I hope this helped you guys get to know us and our relationship.
Yeah, and thank you for everyone.
I hope the advice helped you guys out, because...
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry. No, and thank you everyone for who asked the questions. You know, this is the beginning, but you're not gonna, you know, you're gonna keep hearing more from us. We're gonna be posting. We're gonna be consistent. I promise. This is about to be such an amazing thing. We're dropping music. Like, this is gonna be
He's
awesome.
dropping music.
Yeah, like I said, she's gonna be in the song. But
But yeah, and comment down below what kind of videos you guys want to see from us and stuff like that.
Give us more ideas. Give us more ideas. We're open for everything. But yeah, I really hope this helped. This kind of turned into like a therapy session and question. But
and if you guys have more questions, different questions, just comment them down below, and maybe we'll do a part 2 if there's enough questions. But
yeah, we'll love it. Yeah. Cool.
Just keep asking questions. And we love you guys.
Remember, stay blessed. If you need everything, you know, if you ever need anything, you can also comment if you need specific prayers. We'll pray for you.
Yeah,
we go to a church where we will pray for you, and there's no judging, none of that stuff.
Prayer makes things happen. So.
Prayer makes things happen. You can come as you are. Our slogan at Better Life, that's where we go. Better Life Christian Fellowship. We'll put it all in the description. But anyways, yeah, Better Life, come and grow with us. You know, where walls and barriers do not exist. And yeah, so we're really excited about this. Thank you again for watching to the end. I love you guys, and
peace out.
Peace out. Deuces.
I'll be there right away. You are my son today. Come on, let's run away. You're my wife, I want you in my life, and I always will fight. You want it, I got it. You know that I'm on it. I move like I'm Sonic.